These are today's top 10 fastest footballers. Number 1. Alphonso Davies. Not only is Alphonso Davies considered to be one of the finest left-backs of the era, but he's also, without question, one of the greatest Canadian exports to have ever had major success in Europe. At the age of just 19 years old, Davies has already got his hands on a Champions League medal, playing a key role as the German giant saw off PSG in the final. In fact, he was such an instant success that he managed to push the excellent David Alaba out of his favoured left-back spot and into the centre of defence. Sure, he's known for his creativity, his defensive fundamentals, and his ability to affect the game in the final third, but Alphonso Davies is coming in at number 1 for his truly ridiculous speed. 2. Achraf Hakimi. PSG really outdid themselves when they picked up this Moroccan megastar, marking one of the best signings of the season when they stole him away from Inter. Long seen as the perfect addition to the Italian outfit, Hakimi's natural pace allowed him to mould especially well with Antonio Conte's style of counter-attacking football. And after just one season in Serie A, that saw him score on 6 different occasions. His reputation as one of the best wing-backs in the world was set in stone. Even at the young age of 23, Hakimi performs with the confidence of a player in his prime. When you take a look at the PSG team sheet and all of the incredible speedsters they have in their ranks, Hakimi remains a cut above the others, falling just shy of the title of world's fastest player, but with a blazing top speed of 36.48 kilometers an hour. Number 3. Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford might have his inconsistency issues, but goodness me, he's as quick as a flash. Even those that have been calling for him to be dropped would still agree that Rashford is liable to turn it all around if he can work through this poor patch. Originally a striker whose natural pace saw him eventually move out to the wing, it's crazy to think that he's still just 24 years of age, with 6 seasons of experience under his belt. As far as great United Academy graduates in the last decade go, Rashford certainly stands out, bursting out of the gates to make an instant impact on the first team back in 2015. His unbelievable set of wheels were later joined by an increasingly well-rounded overall game, as he truly stamped down his place on the starting lineup. Over the years, he's enjoyed many riveting battles with the aforementioned Kyle Walker, 2 speedsters occupying opposite sides in the Manchester derby. As good an athlete as you'll find at Old Trafford, while also being the fastest player in the United dressing room, and potentially even the Premier League, Rashford managed to famously clock a season high-speed record of 36.3 kilometers an hour in-game against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. 4. Adama Traore. Out of all the players we're featuring on today's list, Adama Traore is without question the outlier of the group. 99.9% of the time, an athlete built as incredibly strongly as Traore would never be expected to have world-class pace. I mean, seriously, would you just look at the size of the man? We've all seen the viral photos showing this guy's incredibly muscular physique, but when he takes off running, you'd be forgiven for thinking he was half the size he actually is. A nightmare for most defenders he's faced in both the Premier League and La Liga. Adama Traore is the football equivalent of a boulder rolling at top speed down the side of a hill. Men that large shouldn't be able to hit 36.08 kilometers an hour. It doesn't make any sense. 5. Kylian Mbappe. 3 consecutive domestic goal-scoring awards, a World Cup title, and oh yeah, he runs like a cheetah. When you factor in that Kylian Mbappe is just 23 years old, it becomes pretty clear that you're dealing with a truly generational talent. World-class from his earliest days as a professional. The scary thing about this French international is that his improvements are not slowing down. Not at all. When opposing defenders read the name Mbappe on a team sheet, they know full well that they'd better bring their running shoes. Just ask Mats Hummels, who famously was left chasing after Mbappe's shadow in a viral one-on-one moment. Known as one of the most lethal counter-attacking threats alive, having Neymar and Messi alongside him really does bring PSG a uniquely dangerous trio. It says a lot about just how much of a 1 in a million this guy is, when his top speed of 36.08 kilometers an hour is only the tip of the iceberg that is his overall talent. If this list was strictly based on speed with the ball at their feet, there's no doubt Mbappe would be at the very top.